Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest.
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone. Why won't they let me study magic?
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Why won't they let me study?
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Why won't they let me study Why won't they let...
Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but...
What is it? 'Tis dreadful dull round here. All I want is to study magic. If only I had a grimoire or two. If you find any grimoires, would you bring... You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little... Oh, and... Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires, should she...
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trisha's list.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. My interest is piqued very well. You may... You would rifle through your host's possessions unbidden? You incompetent fool.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battle in times past, since a few days past, skeletons and... It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. Say, if I cannot
Ingredient?
Well met. Fulminous shield, eh? I picked it up in Melv after the dragon. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Hope to see you again. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Violet. Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
Shall I give it its comeuppance?
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find? One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. Well done. An opening. Focus your attacks.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
One of our number is unconscious. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's... Where are the skeletons?
Only attack or
These beasts immediately when their skulls smashed beyond repair. I shall finish this. For the arisen! On my way! How might I be of aid? All together now. We attack as one.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid. Battle is best avoided here.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire. One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken. You may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Not to mention,
Say it. We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
done, Master.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Ooh, I can scarce wait enough. Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Ooh, I can scarce wait enough. Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? You mean to find more for me, then? Imagine... Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them? You mean to find more for me, then? Shh! Save...
I've had enough.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the... Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis only fitting, really. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now,
Miss Tricia was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
Right you are.
Battle is best avoided here.
I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
As a result, we move as one.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Goodness, we're higher up than I'd thought.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution. Would you mind coming over here?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push? expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to...
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I will be your shield.
Trisha! Trisha! We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. You must come visit us again. What?
Was a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved. Let us look in on her again in the coming days to see how she fares.
Of course.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Hoy, 'twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was... Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than... She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
Learning to shackle such immense power seems a monumental task.